Cancer, this is Char with Ariana Stark with your monthly forecast for August 2024. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot to understand what's in store for you. The overall energy this month is the Empress card. You know, this Empress talks about the divine feminine energy, your feminine side, to be precise. Possibly you're somebody who's going to be coming across as very nurturing, giving. You're also going to be concerned about your home. I think you're building on your relationships, so networking is the key. Maybe you're going to form new friendships. There could also be work opportunities, maybe a side hustle which you have never attempted, but give it a shot to Cancerians, because you never know. This could also turn out to be a fruitful venture. And that I also think you need to invest wisely this month. Maybe you should not take everyone at face value, though your friendships will definitely deepen. The final days of July, stepping into August, I do have the Knight of Swords. Now, in these final days, you were someone who was very driven. You were willing to go the extra mile to make gains. Communication had also increased. Maybe with this night, you also needed to be flexible instead of getting unnerved on account of the circumstances. I think in personal relationships also, you needed to nip issues in the bud. Sometimes you become emotional and it becomes a case of making a mountain out of a molehill. So you needed to nip issues then and there. Other than that, you were also a bit overworked. Obstacles to overcome this month, the challenges from the major arcana. I do have the Moon card. So this is in the challenge position. So maybe you are going to be very confused. Maybe you do have options before you. This card is also talking about your shifting emotions. The Moon, as we all know, it goes through cycles. There is the waxing as well as the waning moon. So you need to keep a check on your temperament this month. Maybe you also feel that you're back to square one or you need assistance. Some of you could also be making travel plans at this time. Pay attention to your intuition, Cancerians. Also, I think you need to focus on creative matters this month. Influences, I do have the Seven of Cups. Now, this lady, she seems to be in a defensive frame of mind. She is not giving much away. If you look at her, she's got her arms by her side. Other than that, you also feel that you have options before you. Now, with the Moon card, I did talk about choices. So maybe you have those choices, whether professionally or with respect to your personal life. I think you do desire newness in your life. Maybe you're very bored on account of your work position. You do want more pay, or you think that you're being overworked, underappreciated, undervalued. Other than that, I think you need to keep your spirits high, because you're going to be someone who is going to be susceptible to ailments. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think your boss is also going to be someone who is going to scrutinize your work, maybe hold meetings with clients, and this could also rattle you a bit. Perhaps, you should maintain your cool rather than threaten to quit. Normal snake has come up. So definitely your boss could be someone who is very sneaky and surreptitious, like this snake. She acts from behind, so you need to be guarded here. The first 10 days of August, I do have the Wheel of Fortune, and another major in your reading is the Lovers card. So definitely I think dramatic changes can be expected. Now again, with the Lovers card, with the Moon card, as well as the Seven of Cups, there is a choice. Maybe personally or professionally, like I outlined, there are going to be dramatic changes. You have to sail with that. Opportunities are also going to arise on account of communication. Maybe you're going to have second thoughts. Maybe you think you should have quoted a higher price for your services. Yet I think you're also somebody who is going to be much appreciated, because you're going to be very creative. You are also someone who is going to turn heads on account of your physical appearance. There's an aura about you. Compliments will definitely come your way on account of your personality or your dress sense. The next 10 days, at 11th to 20th August, I do have the Seven of Wands. This is the time when you need to be patient, especially with clients. Maybe in your quest to bag that deal, you could come across as being pushy, and this could also ruin your chances. So a wait and watch policy will be beneficial for you. There could also be certain clients who could expect more from you. That is why you're going to put them in their place. In essence, I think Cancerians, this is a time when you have to make time for work, maybe get up early or work late into the night because there's a lot on your plate. Maybe staff are also absent or they are not keen on reporting for work. That is why you have to do the needful. There are certainly going to be disruptions at work. Other than that, I also feel that you are in a position to help others. So be kind towards creatures, great and small. Money could also come in at this time. Maybe there are going to be people who are going to seek you out for your services for the first time, and this is also going to please you. So you're going to act quickly. Communication from people far and wide will also work to your advantage. The final days of the month, that is 21st, 31st August, I do have the 10 of Cups. Overall contentment can be expected, even positive feedback. I think you need to promote yourself. You should ask for more from your clients. It's going to be a very productive period, so you need to rush and finalize those deals. Basically, you need to strike while the iron is hot. Yet I think money could also affect your relationships. Maybe there's a particular person who is trying to upset you. Your superior is also going to put you down at this time. Maybe that is why this card, authority figures, with respect to your past life, that's the issue that you need to counter this month. You may have had issues with people in authority, with bossy people, with the police or with the judges or those who hold positions. Even within the home, you may have issues with your father. So you need to understand and address those issues because these are past life issues which are recurring in your life, or it could be a repeated pattern in your life. Yet I think you're somebody who's going to prove yourself time and again. Even if your boss or your superior underestimates your talents, I think you're going to prove a point or two. Maybe it could be with respect to bookkeeping or financial matters. Other than that, in case you're the leader of the pack, I think you could be dealing with the workers who are unruly. You're going to chop and change. Maybe former employees also want to rejoin the workplace. I do have the card Divine Spark. I think you're going to be divinely guided. So in case you have an idea in your head, you need to act on it. Like I said, it could be a side hustle with that Empress card. So pay attention rather than brush such ideas or such thoughts which arise in your mind this month. With respect to your love life, I do have the card Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. This could be true for those of you who are single. Maybe you're wondering whether someone is going to come into your life, but this is the month with the Empress card. I think you're going to be the center of attention. You do have a choice in love. I do feel, Cancerians, for some reason that your friend could also be someone who is going to propose to you. Maybe this is a person who is reaffirming his feelings for you. This could also be at a social event that you get to know each other deeply. You need to recognize that this is a soul bond that you share with this person. Perhaps that is why you also have the 10 of Cups. You feel content while spending time with this person. I do have 2 sevens in your reading, which is also talking about true love. So in case you're already romancing, you should cherish this beautiful relationship that you're developing. From the Love Oracle deck, I do have the card Kiss and Make Up. I think in case there are issues that need to be addressed, you need to forgive and forget, resolve issues. Maybe lover's tip is something which you need to be careful of this month. Even those of you who are romancing, I think you need to have deep conversations. Maybe unwanted attention is also going to come your way for Cancerians, so you need to draw the line with respect to those relationships. Some of you may also be wistful on account of options when it came to matters of the heart. Maybe you didn't take your chances in the past. That is why the 7 of Cups here. This lady is thinking about how her life would have been very different. I do have the card Devotion. So you're going to be someone who is going to be devoted to your person, or it could be vice versa. Also, many of you could be devoted or very professional in your approach this month. Maybe you also need to focus on spiritual practice. The last card in this reading is mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. I think you may be getting messages from your departed loved ones, so you need to pay attention. Maybe you can also take up mediumship as a hobby and cultivate it. I think your sixth sense is going to be heightened. As it is Cancerians, you are known to have a very good sixth sense. So this is the time, if you are listening to messages from the other side, then pay attention, because these could be messages for you, your family, or even a friend. You need to trust this calling, as it's a noble mission that can help thousands of people on both sides of the spirit wheel. I hope Cancerians you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.